I got very tragic news that Jimmy passed away. He was out on the lake. He ended up in the water and he didn't make it. You know, he died with his boots on in the bush where he loved it the most. And I think that's the way you would want it to happen. Jimmy to me was a superhero. He could do anything. You know, he'd hunt, trap, dig for gold, dig for diamonds, live his whole year out in the bush. And he did everything. He was the poster boy for hard living. Partied hard, worked even harder, outworked me any given day, and he was 3 times my age. Like, he just kept on giving her.
Because whenever a good job comes up, I just seem to roll in here and start working. I've done pretty much everything. I've helped change engines, props. It really don't matter. It's what I do. It's my job. I just love flying. And my love for airplanes is just a love for airplanes, and I just hate to see them go. My dad worked at a tourist camp, fishermen, moose hunters, stuff like that. And I grew up in a little town in Ontario, and there's no roads, so there's boat and motor and airplanes. Always been around airplanes my whole life. Tanker 16 is going to Red Deer, and it's going to get some work done on it, and then it's going to be a sprayer for pollution control or something. We just spent 3 days digging her out of the snowbank and getting it going. See it leave just really does something to me. I probably never see it again. You know, beautiful to see it fly. It really hurts to see it go.
Jimmy's been around Buffalo areas almost since the beginning. And honestly, I thought Jimmy would last forever. He must have had 10 cats in his pocket because he had more than 9 lives. He just kept on going. You know, he survived cancer, he survived being froze to death, he survived hard living, he survived everything. The guy was just insanely driven. So I don't really think it's even sunk in yet that he's gone. Jimmy's funeral wasn't, you know, like a head of state funeral. It was all blue collar guys.
Jimmy was an enigma, if anything. First thing I thought was, God, he's only 58 years old. And then the second thing I thought is, how in the hell did he make it to 58?
Jimmy, who I know my entire life, lived off the grid and was always a hero of mine for that. He could do anything. He was the Swiss Army knife. It was just amazing how, for one example, Sunrise Lake.
No one has ever built an ice strip on Sunrise before, let alone landed Buffalo's massive warbirds on it.
You know, this is the most riskiest thing we've done yet this year.
Jimmy may be Buffalo's ice strip expert, but he's never had just 48 hours to build one before.
There's all kinds of things that go wrong. Like Murphy's Law, it's right there knocking on your door.
My father said this is impossible. Jimmy can't do this in 48 hours. And 48 hours later, we're landing a C-46 in there.
Sort of put the lump in your throat there, you know, you've accomplished another job, and everybody got in safe.
That was good. Good job done.
Everybody's happy. Gives you a sense of pride.
In closing, I've been getting emails and stuff from all over. One came from a Jane Smith, and she says, "My condolences on the loss of Jimmy Essery. Hard to replace that kind of experience and knowledge. I guess Arnie broke something and he needed to go." And that really summed it up. So, thank you.